Together with our Tehillim, we give tzedakah, this Erev Shabbos Chazoin. Shabbos Chazoin, which means, as the Holy Barditchever said, that this is the Shabbos where we can actually see a vision of the Beis HaMikdash. But we're asking the Eibishter, not just a vision, the Beis HaMikdash completely. And this is also in our reach. And listen to this fascinating story of the Arizal. Rabbi Yitzchok Luri, Rabbi Isaac Luri, founder of Kabbala, the Lurianic Kabbala, the basic Kabbala teachings, who lived in Tzfat, whose powers were exceptional. In fact, it's interesting, all those holy graves that we know of in the whole area of Tzfat, Meron and Tveria, all this we know because he used to walk with a stick and point out, over here there is this Tana, this Tzaddik, this Amoira, this sage, and so on. And that's how we know, and it's been obviously accepted. His vision was obviously not the usual one. So here's an amazing story. The Arizal would have a custom, Erev Shabbos, to go with his students into the field and to dare to welcoming the Shabbos. As I said, let's go to the beloved and welcome the Holy Shabbos. So we'll go in the field and there they would welcome the Shabbos. He would do this with his select students. One particular Shabbos, Erev Shabbos, was I think about 15 minutes before candle lighting time, before Shabbos. And he's out there with his students, and suddenly he turns around to his students and he says to his students, let us go to Yerushalayim and welcome Shabbos in Yerushalayim. Now, from Yerushalayim, from Tzfat to Yerushalayim today, driving is about 3 hours. This is 15 minutes before Shabbos. Obviously, the Arizal was going to use one of his divine powers and get himself and all his students to Yerushalayim, which they didn't doubt that this is possible. But one of the students said to the Arizal, I'm going, but just give me a moment, the opportunity to notify my wife that I'm going away for Shabbos. The Arizal became very serious, and he turned down to the students and said, forget it, we're not going. And what he said was, if they would immediately say, yes, we're ready to go, and we're going, this would have been the moment that they would actually not just welcome the Shabbos, they would welcome Mashiach in Yerushalayim. The fact that one of them said, I just need to notify my wife. Although halachically, that's the right thing to do. Especially if a person is going away from Shabbos, from his family, he's supposed to notify his family. But the Arizal is giving us over here a message. Welcoming Mashiach, we don't do this halachically. We do this beyond halachically. It requires from us a level of self-sacrifice. It requires from us an opportunity, as the Rebbe explains in the Maimer, says that we have to act by tapping into the 5th dimension of our soul, which is Yechida, which this brings out from the person the total selfless dedication, selfless sacrifice, complete willingness to sacrifice for God, that has no logical explanation. We just do it because this we feel is the right thing to do. That's how we welcome Mashiach. So when the Arizal told them, let us go now to welcome Mashiach, to go to Shabbos, to Yerushalayim, you don't say, oh, I still have to notify my wife. That means you are still not ready for the total sacrifice. So this is what happened then, unfortunately. But today, Eibishter Look at the soldiers in Eretz Yisrael. Selfless, total devotion, self-sacrifice. Just in their merit, we deserve that this Shabbos we should all be in Yerushalayim with Mashiach.